Yo, what's up? I'm driving home, but something that's been on my mind, something right now that popped up is it could always be worse. It could always be 100% worse, right? And no matter what stage you're in your season in your life, no matter your age or whatever it may be, we always put these timelines, these things, like we're supposed to accomplish things by a certain age or by a certain period, right? Like for me, I'm 28 years old. I'm going through this season of, never been here before, right? And these things that I have to make decisions on, like they're rough sometimes, right? But it could definitely be worse. As I look back and take a reflection of the things that I've overcame, what God's delivered me from, and changing me in different ways, man, it could be a lot worse, right? I have everything that I need, right? We have somewhere to sleep at night. We have clean clothes. We have money in our accounts to pay the bills, and that's all we need. And it could definitely be 100% worse, right? And I'm 28 years old, right? And I feel like, hey, I'm supposed to be this way. I'm supposed to be over here. I'm supposed to be doing this. But you know what? All that stuff is mind-boggling, right? And it just slows you down onto other things that you're supposed to be, being graceful, right? Everything that you're supposed to experience, everything that you're supposed to go through, everything that you're going to have is going to happen in due time. And everything that's meant for you is going to happen to you. Like everything that has your name on it is not going to miss you, right? If it's in God's will, right? And we always, well, at least myself, right? I put these limitations on myself, right? Like, hey, you know what? I'm not capable of doing this sometimes. Hey, you know what? I should have did that already. You know what? I'm late to the party, or man, all that stuff is just trash, right? It's just trash, and we need to let that baggage back there, right, at that side. And just being grateful for where you're at and what you have and everything, for instance, like jobs, right? Or whatever, like, hey, you know what, this is a dead-end job. It's only a dead-end job if you think of it like that. Like, hey, you know what, whatever it is that you may be doing, you feel like it's a dead-end thing, but it's only that, whatever you think of, right? Whatever you put in your mind, whatever these limits that you put onto your mind, man, you could shape your reality, your physical or your spiritual realm, like whatever it is that you're looking to accomplish, right? You got to just shift the way you think. And I'm just super grateful because everything that I'm going to be experiencing, everything that God has led me to, there's always a meaning behind it. Even if I don't know what it is right now, like I'm just super grateful for the things that I am experiencing. And sometimes it can be hard, it can be tough, but it could be a lot worse. I'm sure there's someone out there that would trade spots with me in a heartbeat, even for things that I may be complaining about, things that I may be feeling like I haven't achieved yet, or I haven't, all that stuff is, as I'm driving, thinking about all the things that I do have, I'm very much grateful, man. I'm grateful for everything that I have. I'm thankful for the way that I think. I'm grateful for, what God has delivered me from. So I'm just here to just say, like, your journey is specific to you. Your greatest gift is just being you. There's not another one of you. You're very unique in the things that you're able to do, the things that you're capable of doing. You're able to connect to people in a certain way, and that's just so beautiful, right? It doesn't matter what you have, what you don't have. It's about what's in here, right? What's in the heart. And that's way more being rich, more wealthy than, material things, the dollar amount. Like they say, right, there's wealthy people that have it all, but they're dead inside, or there's people that don't have much, but they're really happy inside, right? And I have enough for my needs. He's blessed me for everything that I have, with everything that I have, and I'm really appreciative of that. So just taking the moment of understanding, like, everything that you're going through is for a reason. And it's hard to, grasp on that, right? It's hard to understand when we're actually going through. But if I could look back on things that happened in my life, a few years ago, a few months ago, I could understand, things that I've learned from it. But when I was going through it, I couldn't understand. I didn't understand, right? Because I wasn't looking at it in that perspective. And just doing what works for you. Doing what works for you, focusing on yourself, focusing on your life, how you could be better. Oh man, it's an incredible journey of growth, right? Like if you look back on all the things that you couldn't do when you were born into this world, like, you couldn't walk, you couldn't talk, you couldn't chew food, you couldn't do all this stuff. And just to say that we can't accomplish things or we can't do things is kind of crazy to me, right? So when you look at it like that, like, man, we've already learned a lot of things. We've already accomplished a whole bunch of new things. You could achieve anything. You can achieve anything that you put your mind to. And that's just what's so amazing. Like, you have to guard your heart. You have to guard your garden, right? And when I was with my prayer group or my life group yesterday, right, that was kind of some of the things that I took away was your garden, like, the seeds that you plant. And sometimes, you have to get in there with the weeder whacker, take things out, but these seeds that you plant, you have to plant them right. Eventually your harvest is going to be nice and beautiful, but you got to take care of your own garden, right? Even if you're going in different situations. Like for me, myself, like, God has isolated me and he's kind of taking me from city to city, to place and rearranging, people that I'm in contact with. And these gardens that I'm seeing is like, wow, what, their garden is fruitful. Or you have a different perspective of things, like all the things, the people that I used to hang around with. And I like to protect myself now, like protect my heart and guard my words, and and just understand that it can be worse, but it can be very, very much fruitful, right? So just protect your garden and plant those seeds, and take out the bad baggage that you've had and stuff, and past habits and stuff like that, but just replace them and plant new seeds. And you could shape everything that you want to accomplish, the life that you want to live. Like, let's just continue learning, continue growing, and just keep pushing, because this is, oh man, life is so beautiful, life is so precious. And for us to just give up and to quit because there's a hard thing in front of us, it just sucks, man. A lot of people do give up. A lot of people don't want to keep pushing or fighting the fight. But those ones that just, they take it on the chin, and they just keep going even when it's hard, even when it's hard to keep pushing. Like, man, don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on yourself. Please don't. These tough times don't last forever, and take a look back at all the things that you have, and all the things you've accomplished, all the things that you've gotten through, man. And it's going to be looking good. It's going to be looking good, man. So keep pushing, brothers and sisters. Keep being great, and let's keep riding, man. Peace.